Hi guys! Today I'm going to show you guys 5 super easy healthy lunch ideas. These are great to fill you up. They're nutritional and they're going to fill you up for a while, so let's get right into these. So to start off the first day for lunch, I just packed a little bit of some red pepper hummus. Hummus is a great thing that you can dip like chips and vegetables in. It's pretty good for you also, and it's really tasty. So I put some of that in there, and to dip I put some bell peppers, and bell peppers are really high in vitamin C and also fiber and potassium, so they're really healthy for you, and they taste delicious and they pair so well with hummus, so I just chopped a couple of those up and put them in there. Then I had a rice cake. I love rice cakes, and I put some of this coconut milk yogurt on it. You can put like peanut butter, but I like yogurt. I've been doing that on my rice cake. It's really good. So I put some yogurt for some sweetness, and then I cut up a strawberry. Strawberries are one of my favorite fruits, and it was all in all a pretty sweet rice cake, yet like it's pretty low in sugar. So I just sliced up a strawberry and put it on there. Put a handful of mixed nuts on the side for some protein. So this was a really good lunch all in all. If you're at the store and you want to get a new ingredient, if you want to start more healthy, I would recommend rice cakes just to start off with. So today I wanted to make something a bit more different than usual, so I just put a tortilla, and then I spread some peanut butter on top for some good healthy fat and protein. Peanut butter is one of my favorites, so I just spread a little bit all over the tortilla. And I put a little bit of cocoa powder for some nice strong chocolate flavor. And then I put a little bit of honey for some natural sweetness. Then you're going to want to put a banana on there and roll it up like a sushi. It's so good. And like you wouldn't think they would be good with like a shell, but it's actually pretty good. You can also use Nutella or a chocolate spread instead of peanut butter, if that's what you like. So then just roll it up tight and cut it into little coins, and it is surprisingly really delicious. And it has your fruit. So I like to have at least a fruit or a vegetable with every meal I have. So this provides your fruit, obviously. So I just put that in there. And then I made this chocolate spread that was really good. I just put about a tablespoon or so of peanut butter, some cocoa powder, and then like a teaspoon of honey maybe, mixed up, and I microwaved it for 30 seconds just so it got thin. And then I spread that on some strawberries. So this is like a healthy chocolate covered strawberry recipe that I love so much. So I just spread that on there. And then I put some blueberry cream yogurt on the side for really filling and nutrition packed lunch. The next day I love these little avocado guacamole packets, so I just put one of those in a container. You can also use like a smashed up avocado if that's what you want, but yeah, I just put some of that. And then these are one of my favorite crackers. These 3-seed beet crackers from Trader Joe's, and they are really good with this guacamole, so I just put some of those on the side to dip in it. You can also use vegetables or a chip or pretzels. And I put a granola bar. And then I decided to go for a cutie for some fruit. And then I put a couple dates in there. Dates are one of my favorites. They're just like some really good dried fruit. They're really good. So sometimes I like to pack bigger lunches. And sometimes I eat all of it at lunch if I'm really hungry. But depending on my breakfast I had, I like to save some of it sometimes for a nice afternoon snack that's already prepared. So overnight oats has became a really fun thing and easy thing to make for lunch. It's like a good meal. Yeah, it gets ready by the time for lunch. So you're just going to put some rolled oats and then some cocoa powder. And this is great to make in the morning because by the time you have lunch, it's going to be ready to eat. And I put some cinnamon. And these are going to be cold oats, just so you know. And then some hemp seeds for some omega-3s and some good fatty acids. I would say about a teaspoon of those. I eyeball everything, guys, but yeah. And then some almond milk or any plant milk. You're going to give that a nice good stir. And then you can put some honey or maple syrup to sweeten it up a bit. Mix it all up. You want to make sure it's pretty mixed up. And then I like to put fruit in here, so I decided to go for a strawberry for today. So I just cut the strawberries into kind of small pieces and then put them in there. I would recommend you try out making oats for your lunch, or a part of your lunch at least, just because like they're pretty easy to make in the morning and they're pretty quick. And sometimes it's nice to have like, instead of like some small like little snack foods, like one or two like bigger actual meals. So yeah, I just put some strawberries in there and shook it up. And by the time I ate them, the strawberries got like kind of coated in like the cocoa, and it was like they're pretty soft and so sweet. So definitely try out this. So I just transferred that because it didn't fit in my bento lunchbox to the small metal container. I kind of made a mess, but it's alright. And it barely fits, so be careful. And I put the lid on, put that in there, and then I decided to also have a cutie on the side. So this was a really nice filling lunch. So it was Friday, so I decided to have something special. So first I started off with an apple. I love apples. They're really filling and one of my favorite fruits, I would say. And I have braces, so I can have like a whole apple. So I have apple slices, but they always get bad by the time I have lunch. So a tip for that is if you cut up a lemon and squeeze lemon juice over the apples, they stay good. So I love it, and it also provides another citrusy flavor. So if you want your apples to stay good, sprinkle some lemon juice on there. And I made a salad for today. So I just put some spinach. Spinach also has healthy nutrition and vitamins. And I went for a bell pepper. I like to eat healthy as possible as I can, and if I can, have like one of my main ingredients of my lunch to be a vegetable or a fruit. That's just something I've been trying to do lately. So then I put some more mixed nuts, and I just squeezed a little bit of lemon juice as like a nice, easy, simple dressing, and it was actually delicious. And because I had a salad, and it's Friday, I like to kind of have something fun and sweet on the side. So I just put some chocolate chips and some cocoa and cashew butter granola. I know it's not the most healthy, the chocolate chips, but they were really yummy. And that's okay. So that was my delicious lunch for Friday. I hope you guys found some new lunch inspiration from this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe. And I really hope you guys like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!